everyone, this is Alma Hidalgo Blankenship. I'm one of the senior program managers here at the Rudd Foundation. So today I'm going to be talking to you about what the Rudd Scholarship is and what it entails, and really what you get outside of just a full ride. I know obviously when you think of scholarships, you think of money and financial support with regards to your education, but really our scholarship goes beyond the dollar, like we always mention. Our scholarship is a four-year full ride scholarship. We are a last dollar scholarship. So what that means is after our scholars Pell Grant, academic scholarships, any other scholarships that you might have gotten from your community, school, whatever it may be, all of those scholarships will hit your account first, and then we come in and pick up the remaining balance, which means last dollar. So really, we just, you still get the benefits of a full ride scholarship, but all of that additional aid that you have prior to our scholarship will hit your account, and then we come in and pick up that remaining balance. So what we cover: tuition and fees, room and board, and books and supplies. So like I said earlier, last dollar, a lot of students might not have a lot of aid coming through besides the Pell Grant. So really, we are supporting them in all of these different areas that I just mentioned. And some we aren't. So it kind of just depends on where our scholar is financially with other scholarships. We also do cover anything that has to do with your major. So an example that we always like to talk about is, let's say that you're a nursing major. You're obviously going to need scrubs, the stethoscope, additional items like that. We have students who are in, the dental hygiene program who need, specific glasses, and we cover that. So there's a lot of financial support when it comes to major specific fees that you might have or supplies that you might need, which is really helpful for our scholars, that they don't have to worry about finding the funds to get those items for themselves. So like I said earlier, our scholarship really goes beyond the dollar. We like to focus on outside of just the financials portion of the scholarship. So really, when you get the Rudd Scholarship, you're gaining a lifetime of support, and we really do mean that. We walk along with you all 4 years of college. We have a really high percentage rate of students who are graduating in 3.5 years or less. So you might be graduating early and going either into grad school or your career earlier, which is great. So we provide support. You're going to see us talk about this in our social media, on our website, etc. So we obviously support you academically. You're a student first, right? So making sure that you're doing well in your classes and having conversations. Do I need to change my major? Is this a good fit for me? Am I not doing well? What does that look like? So we have those conversations with you throughout the 4 years. Obviously, professional development is a big portion of it as well. So we make sure that you're, good to go with regards to internships, shadowing opportunities, making sure that you're graduating with the job. So we have a high percentage of students who are graduating with a job already after graduation. And then, of course, personal development. We care of our students as individuals. So we look at our students as a whole. We're not just focused on their grades and doing well in college, but also how are you doing well personally. We talk with students about things that are going on in their life, difficult things that they're going through. So everything that you're walking through, we're walking along with you. So it's a wraparound service from a family perspective, I would like to say. Rudd Scholar family, that's how we identify ourselves. You're in a group with like-minded individuals, with your peers, peer-to-peer support. I love that you, as a freshman, you're joining a community of 100 plus, active scholars and almost 100 alumni already. So you have support, from the very first day that you get that you're surprised that you're a Rudd Scholar. And we like to say that we also go beyond the degree. So like I mentioned, you have Rudd Scholar alumni. Once you graduate, you're going to join that community, and it's continued support personally and professionally. So really, like I said earlier, it's a wraparound service. We're excited, to have new scholars join the Rudd Scholar family. And, this year we'll be selecting another, 50 scholars as well to join the 2026 cohort. So we look forward to seeing you apply, and good luck.